Hey guys, so I am going to film, I did a green smoky eye on Instagram last week and you guys were like, hey, do a tutorial on it. So that's what I'm gonna do today with you guys. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, it's at Camille Bauer, B-A-U-E-R. But I got the new Anastasia of Beverly Hills Subculture palette. And that's what I'm using today. So I have put on foundation. I have contoured a little bit with my Kat Von D contour palette that I love. And brows, a little blush. So I'm ready to start on my eyes. So if you guys want to grab your eye makeup, we can do this together. So the only thing I'm missing on my face is my concealer, which you know how important that is. But when I'm doing a smokier eye or more eyeshadow, I like to do it after in case I get any fallout underneath. So on that note, let's start it up. So, okay. Do you have a problem with your eyeshadow going in the crease after you put it on? Like a couple hours later, you're like, where's my eyeshadow? I thought I put it on this morning. Then you need to have a primer on your eyelid. This is Eye Basics Eye Bright from Laura Mercier, okay? And it just looks like a lip gloss, but you just go throw it on. It has a bunch of different colors. I thought I'd try this blue. Kind of gives a little brightening, hence the name, Eye Bright, under your eyeshadow. So I take it all the way up, anywhere I'm going to be putting eyeshadow, all the way up under my brow. So rub that in on your lid. Alrighty. Okay, so taking my brush, and what's cool about these palettes is the brush, they have a brush that comes with it. So there you go. I'm going to put on Dawn. And that looks like this, kind of like a neutral light camel color. So I'm going to take the fluffy end of my brush, the Anastasia brush, and then I'm going to go and dust it and blend it all over my lid. Just kind of give a good foundation for everything that I'm going to be doing. Okay, and I always like to start lighter when I do a smoky eye, start lighter and then just layer it on. So, we're gonna go pick out pumpkins tonight, so I don't want to be too dramatic and smoky. Okay, so now I'm gonna take the medium, like the lighter. I'm gonna use these three greens: Destiny, Untamed, and Axis. So I'm gonna take the lighter Destiny right here. I'm gonna use the smaller angled kind of eyeshadow brush. I'm going to blow a little off. And then I'm going to go in my crease of my eye. And then I kind of like to pack on the corner right here. But I do not go over the center line, like where my pupil is. Okay? I do like to do a smoky eye, but I don't like to take it all the dark completely over. I like to leave right above my pupil lighter right there. Okay, same on the other eye. Pack it on the side. All the way like that. Across. Okay, and then you can take the fat side immediately and blend it like a windshield wiper, back and forth. The trick to eyeshadow is just blending, and blend, blend, blend. And if you get it too dark, that's okay. Just blend it out and lighten it up a little bit. Okay, so next I'm going to take, sorry, I'm rotating you here. I'm going to take the medium Untamed color, get a little, same brush, keeping it simple. I'm going to pack on the corner. I've kind of angled my brush straight on. My junior high kids are gonna be home soon, so you guys might get a little hello. Okay, and I'm following in the same that I've put that medium. Okay, again, packing the side, coming up. All right, let's do the same color, different eye. Pack the side, and again, I'm holding my brush straight on, not flat or at the side. Straight on, and then I turn it flat when I blend in the side right here. Okay, so now you can blend. See how there's a little hard edge right there? Not anymore. La la la. Okay, here we go. So, I need a drink. Some lemon water. Okay, so I've used the light first, now the medium, now I'm gonna go Axis. Now this stuff is potent, okay? And a little goes a long way. So, same brush, same little stubby flat end, not the puffy end. I kind of blow off so I don't get too much. Now this, I'm just gonna go right in my crease of my eye right there. Okay. Right in the crease, again, re-dipping, take it deep in that crease. Okay, you can see the difference. It just gives it a little bit more depth from one to the other. Okay, then after each color, remember we like to blend it in, and you can even do like little circles with the flat, not the flat end, but the fluffy end. Okay. So right now I'm doing a color that is similar to my eye color. So when you do eyeshadow that's the same color as your eye, you bring out more of the shape versus the color. Okay, perfect. I got the look I want. If I wanted to deepen it up a little bit, you could take more of like a, so right below Axis is called Rowdy. And if you wanted to dip a tiny bit in there for a little bit of like darker depth, you could do that. Okay, so see how it just adds a little bit more on that side. So I'm going to do that over here to keep it even, Steven. Okay, and what was fun about this look is that I played with the liners. So the liners I like to use, this is my all-time favorite liquid liner, okay? Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper, okay? And then the fun thing is, so let's go in. Woo-hoo-hoo! Sorry, you guys, I'm knocking you over. Okay. So I haven't done my concealer yet, but I'm going to go and do my liquid eyeliner, okay? When I do liquid eyeliner, and I can do a little tutorial on this if you want, just by itself, because you don't want to go all the way to the crease of your eye, because when you go like this, you're just going to wipe it off. So I always tuck it in right where my lash line. I always start it kind of right where my lash line is. Right there. Oh my gosh, this one's running out. End of the world. Have no fear, I've got another one on hand. Okay, start in the corner. Okay, then I like to do a little flip. Want to do a flip, then I like to come back Just like that, okay? Boom. One eye. So now this eye. Do a flip. Okay, so there is the liquid liner. Alrighty. I'm going to pop some concealer on just so you guys can see before I add the second liner what a big difference concealer makes. I'm using the Tint Idol Lancome Ultra Wear Camouflage and my color's 90 Ivory and Neutral and 10 Beige Porcelain. I don't know what that means. If it's which color is it, the porcelain or the beige or both. So I'm actually going to do one side first just so you guys can see. And sometimes I like to run a little right on my nose, on your chin, forehead. And I like to take out like a triangle. You want to do concealer like a triangle, okay? So here's one eye. I like to use for, I love the Sephora Airbrush Concealer Pro in number 57. Is like, it's like a short fat stipple brush, and then I like to just go and smooth it out, pack it on. And I know some people are like, oh, I don't love concealer because it shows my wrinkles, and you guys gotta know the trick, okay? The trick to concealer is, holy moly, you're gonna love this stuff, Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Under Eye Powder, okay? You've gotta get it. I've had this for like 2 years and I'm barely getting out of it. So it's like a loose powder, but it's made to lighten and brighten under your eye only, okay? So you go and take it right under your eye. It sets your concealer. It won't go in the wrinkles, and it takes like the sheen off of it and gives it like a nice matte look. Okay, so there is one eye. This concealer eye is pretty crappy, but you can see how it instantly like brings all the attention up to your smoky eye. And that way, if you're playing with your eyeshadows and some fall down here, you're not like, oh crap, I have to go and redo my concealer. Whereas this way, after it's done, if I'm just doing like a regular everyday eye, then I put my concealer on before my eyeshadow. But this is a smoky look you guys wanted. So again, just putting that on here. We're gonna go to a pumpkin patch tonight. It is currently the month of October, and it'll be fun. Pick some pumpkins. Okay, popping on that Laura Mercier. Seriously, do not skip this step. Seriously, it is worth every little penny. I think it's like 30 bucks or 38 bucks, but priceless. Get it. Okay. All right. Look how good that's looking. It's looking awesome. All right. So what I like to do now is, once I've got my color on, my liner, I should say. Where's my little brush? Okay. I like to also put a little color under my eye to balance out the smoke. So I'm going to take the Untamed color, barely get some in here, and I'm going to drag it in my lash line under the eye. And that just will give a soft, subtle smoke. Not looking like I'm going clubbing, but I'm going to go to the pumpkin patch. Okay, so there we go. Did both of that. You can also blend on that fluffy end that you've blended all around your eye. Okay, now here's the fun part that I liked. So I grabbed the Sephora Crayon Contour 12-hour wear, waterproof, and Fairy Tale color 21, okay? And it is like, you can see the green bottom. It is seriously like a fun, sparkly green. So here's it sharpened. It looks pretty cray, but it works. Okay, so where I put my liquid liner, right over, like, barely on the edge, like I'm lining my liquid liner, I'm gonna do that. And I hope the light's okay, but it gives it like a little shimmer. Can you see that? Looks good. So I'm gonna go on this side, and again, I'm not completely covering up the liquid liner. I'm just going over the top, like just slightly on the edge. And then I took this underneath in my lash line a little bit. Again, lash line. Okay, and then if you want to give a little bit more of a smoky look, like we're going for, you can take this same green color, put it on your waterline here on the bottom. Okay, let me show you. So I like to squeeze my eye when I do that. So here's one eye that I did the waterline. See how it closes off and makes my eye look smaller, and then here it's kind of still lightened and brightened. So just FYI, you don't have to do this step. I'm gonna. Then you can also line up here on the waterline on the top. Okay. Woo! Woo! Okay. Got that. You could also blend. Like, seriously, do not be afraid to blend. If you're like, oh no, it's a little too dark, just get your brush and blend it out. Okay, it's looking good. So now I'm going to switch and go to my brow bone. I always like to put a lighter color on my brow bone. I like to do Sephora. Have you ever tried their Color Switch for their brushes? It's really fun. So it's like a little spongy, I don't even know. So you can just run your brush in here and it cleans out the color. So cool. So I just do that. And now I'm going to take Anastasia's of Beverly Hills, her other color palette, Modern Renaissance, which I love. This is my, as you can tell, I use it a crap load. And somebody asked me the other day, should I get the Modern Renaissance palette first or the new Subculture first? And I definitely use the Modern Renaissance more. So lighten, brighten, kind of soften everything up. I'm going to do it again on the other side. Okay. Boom, it's done. But, hello. Now the best part is, let's add mascara. Okay. One of my fave mascaras forever is the Dior Iconic Curl. So I'm going to go pop that on the bottom. I can't talk very good when I'm doing that. And along the top. So you can see that on the smoky eye, it's not completely dark on the bottom lid. Kind of kept it from the center over. Shoot, I got some mascara on my eyelid. Dang it. I'll show you what to do. Don't touch it right away. Let it sit like 1 minute. Okay, now, you could put on false lashes if you wanted now. They drive me nuts. I'm not the best at those. So, I'd use my Babe Lash Serum and grow my own eyelashes. Super long. Okay, now this is one coat. Look at that. Boom. What the what? Okay, now you can just stop there. Or if you really wanted to get going, like you can do 3 or 4 or more coats of mascara. And when I mess up, get a Q-tip. They're your best friend. And you can just go after it's not wet anymore and just lightly hit where you got your mascara on. Takes it away. Awesome. Okay. You know I'm going to finish it off with a lip. And when I do dark eyes, I like to do a softer lip. So I'm going to do the nude medium, and these are one of my fave liners. Always sharp. There's like a little sharpener in the top. Lip liner from Smashbox, nude medium. And then I've really been loving the glosses by Marc Jacobs. Not sticky. They're awesome. This is called Skin Deep. They're high shine gloss. Okay, there you go. You can... So then I'm done. Usually I'll finish it off with a Kat Von D Lock-It translucent setting powder and a big fatty fat brush, the Sephora Pro Airbrush number 55. I'll put a little in my lid like this, swirl it around. You see the dust? There you go. Pumpkin patch with my 7 babies. Watch out. So, green smoky eye. There you guys are. Have a good day and happy October.